Welcome back to BrainFLoTv / Hot Topics TV. I know a lot of y'all might be NBA YoungBoy fans, and there's a lot of moving pieces going on with the NBA YoungBoy thing behind the scenes. So let's get into it so you have an understanding what's going on. Because I was confused too as to what's going on. The last time I heard, he got granted $100,000 bond, and that's small money for YB. So he would have posted that bond and got out. And he posted the bond, but he did not get out. So let's backtrack a little bit, bring you up to speed, and then tell you what's going on at the moment. So, rapper Kentrell Golden, known as NBA YoungBoy, he was supposed to appear in a Utah District Court for a second criminal case that was tied to possible prescription drug fraud. Now, the former is expected, which is Kentrell, he is expected to ping pong across Utah state county lines over the next couple of months between Utah's first and Utah's second district courts for two cases stemming from the same arrest. I don't know how you get into something like this, but this seems like a whole lot of headache and trouble to me. Now, a second district clerk confirmed that NBA YoungBoy is scheduled for an initial appearance at a Utah second district court in the city of Ogden, and that was supposed to be May 14th, a date that is gone. Today I'm doing this video is June 21st. But I'm keeping you up to speed, so I got to backtrack a little bit to get you on track. Got it? All right, let's roll. He was supposed to appear for charges including possession of a dangerous weapon by a restricted person, and he also faces 2 counts of manufacturing or distributing controlled substances with false licenses, right? Jail records at the time had showed that NBA YoungBoy was booked by the Weber County Sheriff Office back on May 10th. This is the second jail that he has been held in 1 month. So they moving him back and forth. He got trouble all over the place. Now, just last week, he was being held in the city of Logan, Utah by Cache County Sheriff's Office, and he had been there since his arrest back in April. Utah's first district judge, Spencer D. Walsh, had awarded NBA YoungBoy a $100,000 bond. When he got the bond, I said, God damn, he must be working with them people behind the scenes or something, because ain't no way, with a record like his, with the type of trouble he been getting in, you get bond again. But I don't know. He got bond. Okay, when you got good money that can produce or pay for good lawyers who have good connections within the system, you liable to get a different outcome from somebody who's broke and is using a public defendant. Now, Judge Walsh granted him a bond for the charges in Cache County. Although he was granted that bond in the first district, he must still be granted bond in Weber County in order to be released. This is the reason why he has not been released, even though he was granted a $100,000 bond in Cache County and he paid that bond. They said if he don't get a bond in Weber County, he is still going to be locked up. Even then, he still has a lot more legal troubles to deal with in his hometown. So U.S. Middle District of Louisiana Chief Judge Shelley Dick, she signed an order for him to be taken into federal custody and brought to Baton Rouge, where he faces federal gun charge. NBA YoungBoy was only in Utah because Judge Dick was allowing him to live across state lines on a pre-trial release agreement. That's the only reason he was in Utah, which prosecutors argues has been violated because of the pending criminal cases he now has in Utah. So they revoked that bond and put him back in jail. Now, a person for U.S. Middle District of Louisiana says that the state charges against NBA YoungBoy must be settled before he is even taken into federal custody. and brought back to Baton Rouge. From there, the federal courts will determine whether his pretrial release should be revoked or if he should remain in custody until he goes through a trial. Damn. So far, he's due back in court July coming. Now, the updated report to that is this. It says that shortly after posting the $100,000 bond in Cache County that he was granted, that was in Utah, Baton Rouge, rapper NBA YoungBoy is now being held in another jail north of Salt Lake City. This time, he does not have the option to post a bond. They said no bond. You know what no bond mean? It mean no matter how much money you throw at this, you not coming out because we don't want your money. We just want you to sit right where the hell you at. No bond. The rapper, who everybody knows by now, his real name is Kentrell Golden. He was booked into the Weber County Jail in relation to criminal case that's accusing him of more than 60 felony counts of prescription fraud and weapon charges. Now, an official at the detention facility confirmed that NBA YoungBoy does not have the option to bond out in Weber County, as District Court Judge Joseph Bean issued a no bail warrant for his arrest. That warrant, the no bail warrant, was issued back in April 30th of 2024. Now, authorities believe that NBA YoungBoy is a flight risk, which is why he has been detained pre-trial release in Weber County, according to the warrant. He was living in Utah on house arrest as he awaited trial for weapons charges in Baton Rouge. But in April, he was arrested on counts that are related to what officials have called a large-scale prescription fraud ring, in which he is accused of fraudulently acquiring the prescription drugs promethazine and codeine from several pharmacies in Utah. NBA YoungBoy was identified as a suspect after his vehicle was impounded during the arrest of members of the conspiracy to falsely obtain prescription for controlled substances. A Cache County investigator wrote this in an affidavit that was labeled April 26. Now, in Weber County, NBA YoungBoy is now being held on 1 weapon count and 2 prescription fraud counts. As a felon, though, he is not allowed to access or have possession of a handgun, but authorities said that at least one was found in his home when they raided his home. It is unclear if NBA YoungBoy will remain in Weber County until his trial there in Weber County, but a spokesperson for U.S. Attorney's Office in Baton Rouge said last week that he will be detained by federal authorities whenever he is released from Utah state custody. So, for all the NBA YoungBoy fans out there, this is what it is. He is now being held with no bond. And in order for him to get out, he would have had to have bond from both counties. One county gave him a $100,000 bond. The other county said no bond. He does not have the option to bond out. In other words, they want him to sit where he's at until he goes to trial. Well, hey man, you know, you spread your bed, you gotta lay in it. That's what grandma say. And, you know, I think even as it looks, he put himself in a whole lot of trouble. I just can't understand how you sitting at home getting money like you working from home. I understand your movements are limited and you starting to get bored of the house, but I would choose the house over jail any day. You could be at home sexing on your girl. You could get up and go to the refrigerator, get something to eat, get whatever you want to eat. You could order food in and have whatever meals you choose to have, gourmet meals. He could have even had a chef come in a professional chef and cook him some nice food. Now you in prison or you in jail eating slop, surrounded by ninjas, you know what I mean? A whole lot of testosterone and noise making and a whole lot of animal-like living. Why would you choose that over where you was at? And now you caught up in the system. You could have been out here making money. It's summertime. Summer is coming, right? Official summertime. We in June, July about to pop off. You could have been out here enjoying yourself. And now you in there by choice. I don't get it. I think he need help. I don't know what kind of help he need. He look a bit off psychologically to me, but that's just my opinion. And it's no offense. NBA YoungBoy looks to be a little bit off. I don't know if it's a persona that he's trying to put up, like he is just this cold, calculated killer that got a lot of shit going on in his mind. And he got an army behind him where he say strike, they strike, and he is a big shot caller. I don't know if that's the persona he's trying to paint. A lot of these guys rap about killing 1 million people, and they ain't never killed nobody before. And they have these little fans believing that that's what they are. Like they rap, they kill Monday to Friday, and then Friday night they get in the studio and rap 10 songs about their Monday to Friday killings. When in fact, it's not like that. But anyhow, I'll leave that for another video, right? This is just the update to let y'all know why he didn't get out, even though he got $100,000 bond, and what's about to happen for him or to him in the future. He'll be back in court sometime in July, and then we'll hear what happens then. Leave your comments in the comment section below. Tell me what you think about this one, and I'll catch you on the next video. It's Hot Topics TV / BrainFLoTv. You already know if the topic is hot, we're on it. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, please. I'm out. Peace.